Well, good evening and welcome to the Exemplary Support Staff of the Year celebration. It is heartwarming to be in the company of so many dedicated Newport News School employees and families. This evening, we have the unusual circumstance of honoring two classes of the Exemplary Support Staff of the Year honorees, those named in 2020 and in 2021. Once again, we thank you for your flexibility. We were going to have this outside, but Mother Nature has intervened and we moved this indoors. So in a year where we've been flexible, once again, you all have been flexible again. So thank you for that. Now, while our venue is different, our congratulations are just as heartfelt. So let me be the first this evening to say thank you for all that you do to support our students and staff. And a special thanks for all that you have done over the past 15 months to ensure that our offices were open and accessible to families. When our young people didn't have food, you fed them. When our young people needed access to computers and hotspots, you provided them. When I needed my COVID shot, you were there giving it to me. So that's how you know I'm vaccinated tonight. So hopefully we can bump elbows up here. When they needed nutritious meals, you provided them. You arrived to and from school, helped us, our children arrive to and from school safely. And you helped us to return to learn in a healthy, secure, and clean environment. We know that you have had to adapt to a new way of working and endure numerous changes and pivots because of the pandemic. Some of you even took on different roles to continue to support our students. That makes this recognition even more important this year. Thank you for your endurance and once again for your flexibility. I always look forward to this recognition event because it gives the school board an opportunity to recognize and acknowledge you. Each of you plays a vital role in the lives of our students. You work diligently, and it has not gone unnoticed. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment and work ethic. Each year, there are hundreds of nominations across the division for this recognition. So we are honored to congratulate you for being selected as your workplace's Exemplary Support Staff of the Year. I'm going to ask our school board to join me in giving you the first round of applause you'll receive tonight. School board members, please. We congratulate you and we thank you for all that you do to contribute to our success. I look forward to sharing this evening with you. And now we'll hear from Superintendent Dr. Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. If we're all smiles, it's because we haven't been in the auditorium in a while and we really don't know how to act tonight. You know, I know the weather played a few tricks on us today and we were anticipating rain, and I think it is raining on the south side, so we may exit to some weather. But I thank you for being here and taking the time to come out, not only to, for those visiting to support their loved one, but also supporting everyone that's in this room. I'm really glad to be here this evening and really honored to acknowledge you this evening. Tonight is special because we're acknowledging the exemplary support staff for both years, 2020 and 2021. Dedicated members of our team who continue to excel throughout the pandemic with all of the associated challenges that COVID-19 could throw our way. Our mission defines and guides the work that we do every day. However, it is our people who truly define who we are. As support staff, you are an important part of our team. Across the school division, you and your colleagues stood up and stood out during the pandemic. Your actions truly made a difference for our students and our families. Like many of you, I found my purpose in life in a profession that requires a great deal of sacrifice, empathy, love, and patience. And I know that many of you will agree that while working in public education can be challenging, almost exhausting at times, it is truly rewarding. And this is a night where we are rewarding those who are doing the best work. So what you do each day matters to our students. From providing technology throughout our school division or maintaining our buildings to ensuring our students' safety in a clean and welcoming schools, you are setting the stage for their academic success. Your work in classrooms, in the offices, our clinics, and the cafeterias directly support the needs of our children every day. There was a gentleman named Abraham Maslow, a 20th century psychologist who developed something that we know as Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. He believed that before a person could truly reach their true potential as a human being, which he described as self-actualization, their underlying needs had to be met first. At the most basic level, students need their physical needs need to be met: food, water, sleep, safety. Those are the types of needs that a student may need before they can achieve greatness. Simply put, it's difficult to teach hungry children. Additionally, through caring adults like yourselves, they are able to attend schools where love, acceptance, and belonging enable them to build strong self-esteem, self-worth, and respectful behaviors. Because of Mr. Maslow, we truly understand today why your efforts make a difference in the lives of children. And I say to you this evening that your service makes a difference every day. In addition to your responsibilities, many of you mentor, guide, and counsel students, giving them the positive reinforcement that they need or a word of encouragement to get them through their day. Together, we are developing a generation of young people who embody the Newport News' profile of a learner, critical thinkers who will become our future leaders, professionals, and community servants. Because of our students' success is directly a result of your efforts, this evening's award celebration is a time to thank you not only for being recognized for this honor, but also a job well done. This evening, school board members and special guests have joined us to honor you, and it's a great pleasure at this time for me to introduce a few of those individuals. So you've met Mr. Brown, our school board chairman. Let's give him a round of applause. In the audience with us tonight is school board member Dr. Terry Best. And I think I just saw our vice chair slide in here, Mrs. Lisa Searles Law. Good evening. School board member Gary Hunter. And I'm going to show you how special you are. We just had a young man graduate today as our student representative to the school board, and instead of being out partying with his friends, he came here to honor you this evening. So let's give a special round of applause to Mr. Jordan Moody, who graduated from Woodside High School today. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We are always appreciative of your support as well. I now have the pleasure of introducing two members of our leadership team who also will lead our introductions this evening. Chief of Staff, Mr. Richard Wright, who's on the dais. There we go. And our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Tina Manglamott. And before I remove myself from the podium, let's give a round of applause to the ladies who, in short notice, set all these things up this evening, made sure you were welcomed coming into the building, and are able to put on this program tonight. Let's give our staff who are supporting this event, our communication team, a round of applause. Just like you, they work hard behind the scenes and make a difference every day. So thank you so much, and we'll turn it over to our presenters at this time.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Manglamott, and I'm your Chief Academic Officer.
And I am Richard Wright, Chief of Staff. This evening, we have the pleasure of recognizing our Exemplary Support Staff of the Year.
Every day, these professional members of the Newport News team dedicate themselves to advancing our mission of ensuring that our students graduate college, career, and citizen ready by supporting our students and staff every day.
Each of our honorees has earned the admiration and respect of their colleagues. To participate in the recognition, I invite our school board members and special guests to join Dr. Parker and the rest of us to the stage to honor our dedicated employees.
Honorees, as we announce your name, please come forward to the right side of the stage to proceed through our congratulatory receiving line. Our first honoree tonight is Sandra Forrest, the 2020 Support Staff Honoree of the Year representing Denby Early Childhood Center. Ms. Forrest is an administrative secretary with 23 years of service. Ms. Forrest is the calm rock of the school and its daily operations. She knows all the answers for parents, students, coworkers, and administrators who rely on her wisdom. Sandra Forrest. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree for Denby Early Childhood Center is Jessica Woods. Ms. Woods is a nurse and has 5 years of service. Ms. Woods was key to her school's success in responding to the challenges of the past year. She fielded many phone calls, completed additional paperwork, and took on extra duties all at once without batting an eye. Her calm, gentle, and humorous demeanor has made everyone feel at ease. Jessica Woods. Lori Ursum is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Gatewood Peak. Ms. Ursum is an instructional assistant with 3 years of experience. Her joyful attitude and her skill for working with the ability levels help students achieve their IEP goals. She is an Energizer bunny who sees what needs to be done and keeps going. Lori Ursum. Representing Lee Hall Early Childhood Center as the 2020 Support Staff Person of the Year, Instructional Assistant Diane Hargraves. Mrs. Hargraves has 10 years of experience. She takes on increased instructional responsibility to support the teachers and students without hesitation. She provides targeted small group instruction and develops ideas and activities to support new curriculum requirements. Diane Hargraves. Troy Chambers is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree of the Year at Marshall Early Learning Center. Mr. Chambers is an instructional assistant with 23 years of service. He has served as a powerful male role model who volunteers as a mentor during after-school programs and with Marshall's Got Talent competition. He shares his creative talents and helps plan numerous events. Troy Chambers. Instructional Assistant Pamela Granger is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Marshall Early Learning Center. Ms. Granger has 24 years of service. Ms. Granger makes sure her teacher partner and students always have the resources that they need. She serves as a hybrid kindergarten classroom in the morning and a virtual preschool class in the afternoon, and serves as the center's bus coordinator. Her creativity and energy make her a valuable part of Marshall's team. Pamela Granger. The 2020 Support Staff Honoree representing Watkins Early Childhood Center, Avery Boyce. She is a lead custodian with 24 years of service. Colleagues at Watkins know that Mr. Boyce can be counted on to help them solve any problem with a positive attitude and a can-do spirit. In addition to his regular duties, Mr. Boyce mentors students. Avery Boyce.
Wafa Handadi is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Watkins Early Childhood Center. Ms. Handahi is an instructional assistant with 5 years of service. She supports both general education and special education teachers in a collaborative classroom setting where she provides instruction and helps with assessments. This year, she stepped up to serve in the role of bus coordinator, an important job in keeping all children and adults safe during our COVID response. Hafa Wandahi. Our next 2020 honoree is Media Assistant Carla Ash, Support Staff of the Year at an Achievable Dream Academy. Miss Ash has 2 years of service. She is an integral part of the Achievable Dream family who promotes literacy by helping scholars connect their interests to their reading. Miss Ash shares her time and expertise to promote books and reading. Carla Ash. Deborah Griffin is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree in Achievable Dream Academy. Miss Griffin is the school's attendance secretary and has 5 years of service. She knows that before you seize the day, you have to wake up. That's why she makes wake-up calls to students and even has purchased alarm clocks for dreamers. When attendance is a challenge, she has conversations with families and has even arranged transportation as needed. Deborah Griffin. Security Officer Marvin Baker is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Carver Elementary School. Mr. Baker has 18 years of service. Officer Baker is highly trained and dedicated and can quickly assess and react to situations that arise. He knows proper protocol and remains calm. He shares his expertise in annual staff and student safety sessions. His unwavering support, dedication, and passion make all the difference. Marvin Baker. Gary Alston is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Carver Elementary. Mr. Alston is the school's lead custodian and has 15 years of service. Mr. Alston arrives ready to tackle whatever the day brings, with service as his #1 priority. His friendliness, dedication, and focus make him the one everyone turns to for help. His impact at Carver is appreciated throughout the school. Gary Alston. BC Charles Elementary School's 2020 Support Staff Person of the Year is Reginald Franks. Mr. Franks is a lead bus driver with 6 years of service. He supervises the arrival and departure of buses every day. This school year, Mr. Franks and another bus driver started a male mentorship program for 4th and 5th graders, volunteering 3 times a week to have lunch with the boys and help them focus on leadership and service. Reginald Franks. Cafeteria Manager Tamara Stalls is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at BC Charles Elementary School. Ms. Stalls has 16 years of service. Ms. Stalls is an inspiring leader of a passionate cafeteria team. Her enthusiasm shows whether she or her crew are meal prepping or distributing meals. With their coordinated outfits and happy attitudes, Ms. Stalls' team keeps families smiling when they drive through for meals each day. Tamara Stalls.
Julie Ward is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree of the Year at Deer Park Elementary School. She is a laboratory instructional assistant, and she has 18 years of service. Ms. Ward cares for all the animals at Deer Park Elementary during school hours, weekends, and the holidays. She is in charge of maintenance, feeding, and supplies. Ms. Ward also teaches a monthly enrichment class for 4th and 5th graders and STEM activities for all grades. Julie Ward. Nurse Stacy Moore is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree from Deer Park Elementary School. She has 7 years of service. This year, school nurses have been especially busy, and Ms. Moore is no exception. She kept the Deer Park staff up to date on CDC protocols and spent time beyond the regular school day hours contacting parents, staff, and community workers to help everyone be informed as the pandemic evolved. Stacy Moore. Instructional Assistant Laura Greenfield is the 2020 Support Staff Person of the Year at Discovery STEM Academy. Ms. Greenfield has 14 years of service. As the school's bus coordinator, she makes transportation run like clockwork. Ms. Greenfield works as an instructional assistant with 2 kindergarten classes where she meets with groups, reads to students, and tag teams with her teachers to help Zoom run smoothly. Laura Greenfield. Tamara Taylor is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Discovery STEM Academy. Ms. Taylor is the school's administrative secretary and bookkeeper and has 2 years of service. Ms. Taylor keeps the office humming, balances the books, and is everyone's go-to source for help. During virtual and hybrid learning, Ms. Taylor packs supply bags, delivered school supplies, and attendance awards to students' homes, and she offered support to teary-eyed youngsters and frazzled staff. Tamara Taylor. Cafeteria Manager Kelly Murphy is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Dutrow Elementary School. Ms. Murphy has 2 years of service. Since Ms. Murphy came to Dutrow, students and teachers are eager to go through the lunch line. Colleagues say Ms. Murphy has brought a brand new sense of light, passion, and kindness to the cafeteria. Kelly Murphy. Library Assistant Anna Babka is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Dutrow Elementary School. She has 3 years of service. Ms. Babka performs her assigned duties as the library assistant expertly and with passion. She routinely exceeds expectation, pitching in to help anywhere that is needed. She seeks to innovate and find more efficient ways to ensure the smooth operation of the library and the school. Anna Babka. The 2020 Support Staff Person of the Year at Epps Elementary School is Paul Jackson. Mr. Jackson is the school's lead custodian and has 23 years of service. His friendly personality makes it easy for him to build rapport with students and teachers and help the school foster a positive learning environment. His upbeat, helpful attitude creates positive relationships with everyone at Epps. Paul Jackson.
Patricia Klein is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Epps Elementary School. Ms. Klein is an instructional assistant with 19 years of service. Ms. Klein assists special education students and also serves as a crossing guard. Everyone she encounters is treated with courtesy. She says her favorite thing about teaching is the look in students' faces when they work hard to understand a concept and they suddenly get it. Patricia Klein. Library Assistant Sorolta or Troswat is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at General Stanford Elementary School. Mrs. Watt has 4 years of service. During a typical school day, Mrs. Watt is everywhere in the school. She delivers meals in the mornings and supports the office staff during peak hours. She serves as a crossing guard in the afternoons, and also she's the school's ambassador when newcomers arrive. Mrs. Watt has even served as a substitute teacher. Sorolta Otavus Watt. Pharrell Taylor is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at General Stanford. Ms. Taylor is the school's lead custodian and has 3 years of service. Ms. Taylor has been an amazing leader of this year's team and a mentor to students. Even as the pandemic added another layer to the custodial staff, Mr. Taylor remained dedicated and led his team to cheerful persevere. My mistake, Mr. Taylor. He's going to wait for me on that one. Latasha Elliott Rogers is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Greenwood Elementary School. She has 4 years of service. She has since left NMPS to pursue other opportunities, but she is remembered and always will be remembered for her helpful ways in assisting everyone with tasks. She worked with students and staff as an instructional assistant and bus coordinator. Latasha Elliott Rogers. Bobby Emmerich is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Greenwood Elementary School. Ms. Emmerich is the administrative secretary and has 18 years of service. Because Ms. Emmerich has been a member of Greenwood for so long, she knows the students, their parents, and their grandparents as well. She's a forward thinker and only wants to do what's best for students and staff. Bobby Emmerich. Anna Landrum is the Hydenwood's 2021 Support Staff Person of the Year. Anna is a school nurse and has 3 years of service. Nurse Landrum devotes herself to the well-being of Hydenwood students and staff every day. Her door is always open for all Hydenwood Huskies who count on her not only for medical attention, but also for a smile and a reassuring pat on the back and a kind voice to lift their spirits. Anna Landrum. Michelle Buckley is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Hydenwood Elementary. Ms. Buckley is the school's administrative secretary and has 5 years of service. While Ms. Buckley expertly manages all the activities of the school, she has been especially valuable in her work with the complex Title I budget and its purchasing and procurement processes. Michelle Buckley.
The 2020 Support Staff Honoree for Hilton Elementary School is Charlotte Chisman. Miss Chisman is the school's lead custodian. She has 15 years of service. Miss Chisman keeps Hilton clean, safe, and happy every day. She checks in on staff to make sure they are all well and have everything that they need, and she always asks how she can help. She mentors students as they come into the building for breakfast and checks on students throughout the day. Charlotte Chisman. Kimberly Sendra is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Hilton Elementary School. She is the school's administrative secretary and has 2 years of service. Ms. Sendra is upbeat, a keen listener, and highly professional. In addition to her normal duties, she has prepared reading materials while answering the phones, stayed late so parents could pick up materials after work, and found donors to provide treats for staff. Kimberly Sendra. The 2020 and 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Jenkins Elementary School is Sheila Dyson. Ms. Dyson is the administrative secretary, and she has 5 years of service. Ms. Dyson is the glue that holds the school together. She works closely with families, students, and staff to ensure that Jenkins is an efficient and friendly environment for all. She serves beyond normal school hours, supporting the We Leap staff after school. Sheila Dyson. Alfreda Ray is the 2020 Support Staff Person of the Year at Kiln Creek Elementary School. Miss Ray is an instructional assistant with 2 years of service. Her positive influence extends well beyond her job description. She builds relationships with all students, not only those that she serves. She will speak to a student whose body language hints of a bad day and will check in with that student afterwards. Alfreda Ray. Jennifer Tolley is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Kiln Creek Elementary. Ms. Tolley is a nurse with 11 years of service. Nurse Tolley has carried herself with confidence throughout this pandemic. She's guided Kiln Creek staff, students, and families through the complex expectations, safety protocols, and guidelines that responding to COVID require. She has been the calm source of accurate health information. Jennifer Tolley. Carol Alston is the Lee Hall Elementary School's 2020 Support Staff Honoree. Ms. Alston is a child nutrition employee with 6 years of service. Ms. Alston is reliable and a hardworking member of the Lee Hall staff who always offers a helping hand and a smiling face. She works tirelessly behind the scenes in and outside the cafeteria to bring top quality customer service to her students and staff. Carol Alston. Shaquitwa Hainsworth is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Lee Hall Elementary School. Ms. Hainsworth is a school nurse with 1 year of service. Ms. Hainsworth is known as Nurse Q at Lee Hall, and faculty and staff rely on her for her positive attitude and her willing spirit. She shows incredible composure and remains cheerful even in the most stressful situations. Shaquitwa Hainsworth.
LaWanda Moss is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree of the Year at McIntosh Elementary School. Ms. Moss is an instructional assistant with 15 years of service. She serves as a mentor. Her interaction with the breakfast bunch inspired them to participate and feel positive about their math classes. Even during dismissal, she interacts with students, calling them by name and asking about their day. LaWanda Moss. Sharita Jones is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at McIntosh Elementary School. Ms. Jones is the school's lead custodian and has 15 years of service. Ms. Jones ensures that the school's prepared and safe for all. Ms. Jones works tirelessly during the pandemic to guarantee additional cleaning and protocols are followed. She demonstrates her commitment to her work by coming in early and assisting with Saturday school-wide events and helping a colleague at another building. Sharita Jones. Our next honoree is Nelson Elementary School's 2020 Support Staff Member of the Year, Julie McCauley. Ms. McCauley is an instructional assistant and has 3 years of service. She has high expectations for all students and is committed to their academic and social and emotional development. Her compassion, kindness, and patience when students are in need and all that she serves is key to unlocking the potential of every child, especially those with autism. Julie McCauley. Elizabeth Ralston is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Nelson Elementary School. She has 7 years of service. Nurse Ralston has been vital to the school's operations during the pandemic. She's coached all staff members, caring for them before and after school and immediately following vaccinations. She also attended virtual town hall meetings to answer parent questions prior to the return to learn process. Elizabeth Ralston. Newsom Park Elementary School's 2020 Support Staff of the Year is Loretta Scott. Ms. Scott served as the school's cafeteria manager and has 3 years of service. Food and nutrition are her passions, and Ms. Scott gave great attention to the menu options for students. Ms. Scott used staff feedback to inspire new food options and other enhancements to their meal times, too. Ms. Scott now teaches culinary arts at Denby High School. Loretta Scott. Blondell Griffin is the 2021 Newsom Park Elementary School Support Staff of the Year. Ms. Griffin is the library assistant and has been there for 2 years. Ms. Griffin is affectionately known as the book pusher. During the pandemic, she assisted with the weekly distribution of books after school and made certain that each classroom had the opportunity to check out books. Blondell Griffin. Representing Palmer Elementary School is 2020 Support Staff Honoree Maria Henriquez. Ms. Henriquez is a social worker and has 7 years of service. She is dedicated to serving the Palmer community. She checks on students and families and staff, and she makes sure that they have the essential items and support that they need. And she ensures that she connects with families and community resources. She also meets with groups of children to provide emotional support and to teach social skills. Maria Henriquez. Tammy Weaver is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Palmer Elementary School. She is a custodian with 3 years of service. Ms. Weaver knows the importance of maintaining a clean and sanitized learning environment. When COVID guidelines changed arrival and dismissal processes, Ms. Weaver jumped in to assist with supervising students. She also worked diligently to help transform the school's courtyard into an attractive outdoor learning space. Tammy Weaver.
Lolita Purda is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Rich Neck Elementary School. Ms. Purda is an instructional assistant with 2 years of service. She serves 2 kindergarten classes where she is especially adept at working with small groups. Teachers count on her ability to enrich students' experiences and to intervene where she sees a learner's needs. As a result, students she works with consistently grow academically, socially, and emotionally. Lolita Purda. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Rich Neck Elementary School is Chantel Nautola. Ms. Nautola is the school's administrative secretary. She has 6 years of service In addition to her regular duties, Ms. Natola has been an active leader of the Staff Morale Committee. She has coordinated a Thanksgiving pie event, a wreath contest, a staff paint party, a staff selfie contest, and a chopped competition. She has also made Teacher Appreciation Week special. Chantel Nutella. Riverside Elementary School's 2020 Support Staff Honoree is Maggie Weisiger. Ms. Weisiger is the school's records secretary. She has 6 years of service. Ms. Weisiger assists families and staff with anything they need. She strives to make sure Riverside Bears feel welcome and successful at school. Her monthly initiatives have had a positive impact on student attendance. Maggie Weisiger. Amanda Huffner is the 2021 Support Staff Person of the Year at Riverside Elementary School. Nurse Huffner has 3 years of service. Ms. Huffner has worked especially hard to keep students and staff safe this school year. Communication was a key part of her strategy. She shared all the latest BDH and CDC guidance updates with administration and staff members, and she communicated often with her students, staff, and family members. Amanda Huffner. Sanford Elementary School's 2020 honoree is Record Secretary and Registrar Agnes Darling. Ms. Darling has 3 years of service. She has improved the placement process when she has implemented a technique to match new students with the best instructional fit based on registration information. She is perceptive and she's a great listener, which helps her stay attuned to staff needs. Agnes Darling. Floyd West is a 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Sanford Elementary School. Mr. West is the school's lead custodian and has had 28 years of service. In a year when the school's top priority was health and safety of staff and students, Mr. West was an integral part of ensuring that Sanford was ready to welcome students and staff back into the building. He is never too busy to help a staff member in need. Floyd West. Kim Hiller is Sonder Elementary's 2020 Support Staff of the Year. Ms. Hiller is an instructional assistant with 16 years of service in education. In addition to her work in classrooms, she is a positive role model and mentor to students with social and emotional needs. As a result of her daily check-ins and her encouragement, she has inspired Sonder Spartans to hope, self-esteem, and a belief that they can achieve. Kim Hiller.
The 2021 Staff Support Honoree at Saunders Elementary School is Pamela Stevenson. Ms. Stevenson is an instructional assistant with 2 years of service. During the last year, Ms. Stevenson used her superhero powers to make good things happen. Her in-depth knowledge of students' performance levels and strengths proved priceless during collaborative planning and helped to create a seamless transition for 2 long-term substitutes in special education this year. Pamela Stevenson. Our next 2020 honoree is Arturo McClendon, custodian at Sedgefield Elementary School. Mr. McClendon has 7 years of service. Mr. McClendon's stellar work helped Sedgefield Elementary School win the Cleanest Elementary School Award this year. In addition to his regular duties, he walks students across the street during dismissal and assists with after-school events and activities. Students view him as a positive role model. Arturo McClendon. Deborah Ray is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Sedgefield Elementary School. Ms. Ray is a library assistant with 33 years of service. Ms. Ray is the backbone of the resource team. She managed the grab-and-go library book distribution program during meal pickups on Wednesdays, carefully preparing bags of library books sorted by grade level and making sure students specifically requested books that they wanted. Deborah Ray. The 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Yates Elementary School is Tracy Parker. Ms. Parker is the school's cafeteria manager and has 20 years of service. Ms. Parker ensures that everyone at Yates is taken care of both physically and emotionally. She serves as a mentor and powerful supporter and is able to solve problems that arise with professionalism and grace. Tracy Parker. Andrea Strickhauser is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Yates Elementary School. Mrs. Strickhauser is an instructional assistant with 4 years of service. She is a strong instructional presence on the kindergarten team. She is the go-to person for all school-based testing support. Ms. Strickhauser is a positive force in the building and a capable problem solver. Andrea Strickhauser. Our next honoree represents an Achievable Dream Middle School High School and is also as its 2020 Staff Member of the Year. Mike Grounds is the cafeteria manager and has 4 years of service. He is well respected. The cafeteria staff enjoy working with him, and other co-workers appreciate his assistance with field trips, activities, and events. Mr. Grounds coordinates the needs of many staff members and school events simultaneously. Mike Grounds. Yolanda Thompson is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Achievable Dream Middle School High School. Ms. Thompson is a security officer at the school and has 10 years of service. Ms. Thompson is an energizing presence. She's always pleasant, positive, and visible. She plays a vital role in ensuring the school's safety. She loves interacting with students and sharing positive words of wisdom that students can relate to. Yolanda Thompson.
Administrative Secretary Nona Bacot-Holmes is Crittenden Middle School's 2020 honoree. Ms. Bacot-Holmes has 30 years of service. She is the first point of contact for families and visitors, and she represents the school well. As security and procedures have changed, she quickly adjusted, added creative approaches to handling situations in a safe but still welcoming way. She points families in the right direction for community resources and assistance as needed. Nona Bacot-Holmes. At Crittenden Middle School, the 2021 Support Staff honoree is Scott Floyd. Mr. Floyd is a technology support specialist with 22 years of service. Mr. Floyd's assistance during the pandemic eased the transition for staff, students, and families. He assisted families and students with obtaining devices and Wi-Fi hotspots and talked families through challenging issues with accessing the internet and assignments. Teachers have relied on his assistance to navigate technology issues. Scott Floyd. The 2020 Support Staff honoree at Dozier Middle School is Joanna McCann. Ms. McCann is an instructional assistant with 24 years of service. Ms. McCann supports teachers and communicates her high expectations to students. She tutors and mentors her students after school and faithfully volunteers to work the concession stand for events. Joanna McCann. Vera Mosley is the 2021 Support Staff honoree at Dozier Middle School. Ms. Mosley is an office assistant with 16 years of service. Ms. Mosley serves as Dozier's attendance clerk and on the school's attendance team. She also works closely with the front office staff and welcomes everyone who enters the main office with a smile. Ms. Mosley is a great listener, an encourager, and a supporter. Vera Mosley. Security Officer Clayton Dedman is Gildersleeve Middle School's 2020 Support Staff honoree. Mr. Dedman has 10 years of service. He is an admired security officer who treats everyone with respect and compassion, but students know that they better not play around in his presence. Mr. Dedman serves as a mentor to students and as support to colleagues. Clayton Dedman. The 2021 Support Staff honoree at Gildersleeve Middle School is Deborah North. Ms. North is an educational interpreter with 15 years of experience. Ms. North has been a passionate advocate for students with hearing impairments. She helps faculty and staff find ways to be more inclusive. During virtual learning, she provided interpretation during announcements and assemblies. Deborah North. Louis Shivers is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Hines Middle School. Mr. Shivers is a technology support specialist with 4 years of service. Teachers report that he addresses their computer issues quickly, often before they can complete a help ticket. He is diplomatic and understanding when working with colleagues that are less comfortable with technology. Louis Shivers.
The 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Hines Middle School is Christy McClary. Ms. McClary is an office assistant with 3 years of service. Ms. McClary welcomes visitors to the office with a smile, a positive attitude, and a desire to help. She completes all her duties with enthusiasm and accuracy. She remains calm under pressure and is knowledgeable about all aspects of the school. Christy McClary. Siobhan Gray is Huntington Middle School's 2020 Support Staff Honoree. Ms. Gray is the school's custodian. She has 3 years of service. Her hard work is appreciated and noticed by visitors, who often comment on the school's cleanliness. She has built strong relationships with students, staff, and community. Whether cleaning, sitting up front for an event, or performing any of these major duties, Ms. Gray is always ready with a helping hand. Siobhan Gray. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Huntington Middle School is Carolyn Montier. Ms. Montier is an instructional assistant with 16 years of service. In addition to the support she offers in classrooms, Ms. Montier also assists with the school's social media. She's actively involved with school events, morning programs, and the yearbook. She also assists teachers with Canvas and their instructional needs. Carolyn Montier. The 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Passage Middle School is Kara Ping-Tori. Ms. Ping-Tori is the school bookkeeper and has 15 years of service. She began as an instructional assistant before joining the main office staff, where she managed attendance before becoming bookkeeper. Ms. Ping-Tori is always positive and helpful. Colleagues have come to appreciate her quick and thoughtful responses to situations that arise. Kara Ping-Tori. James Gatlin is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Passage Middle School. Mr. Gatlin is the school's lead custodian and has 13 years of service. Mr. Gatlin greets students and colleagues with a smile every morning. He believes in collaborating with other personnel to get the job done. During the COVID response, he carefully implemented all required additional cleaning protocols to keep the building clean and safe. James Gatlin. The 2020 honoree at Booker T. Washington Middle School is Rachel Hartman. Ms. Hartman was the school nurse and had 9 years of service. Ms. Hartman has since left NMPS to pursue other opportunities. In her role as school nurse, she offered Booker T. Washington professional guidance and caring for student health. Rachel Hartman. Bree Fritz Glover is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Booker T. Washington Middle School. Mrs. Fritz Glover is a technology support specialist with 6 years of service. Students and staff have benefited greatly from her initiative and creativity. While her work revolves around computers, people are her priority, and she builds relationships with students and their teachers. Bree Fritz Glover.
Our next 2020 honoree represents Denby High School. Instructional Assistant Nishimi Thompson. Ms. Thompson has 15 years of service. She voluntarily monitors the school's busiest hallway intersection and greets students by name. They often seek her guidance and her advice. Ms. Thompson also sponsors the Denby Diamonds, the school's female mentorship program. Yashimi Thompson. Courtney Johnson is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Denby High School. Ms. Johnson is a graduation coach with 4 years of experience. Ms. Johnson goes to great lengths to ensure that seniors stay on track to graduate. She calls to wake them up. She invites them into her office to finish assignments or to get extra help, and she visits them in their homes when it's necessary. When no one else can locate a student with numerous absences, Ms. Johnson can find them. Courtney Johnson. Bookkeeper and attendance clerk Thyra Duck is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Enterprise Academy. Ms. Duck has 26 years of experience. Ms. Duck is always willing to help other staff even as she handles her own duties. She often offers advice and encouragement to students. Ms. Duck is an incredible asset to Enterprise Academy. Thyra Duck. Bookkeeper Madge Campbell is representing Heritage High School as the 2020 Support Staff Honoree. Ms. Campbell has 6 years of service. She is a model of excellent customer service, respect, and warmth. She has revised several processes to streamline her work and provide faster responses. And she shares a positive message every morning. Madge Campbell. Donald Page is a 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Heritage High School. Mr. Page is a custodian with 14 years of service. Mr. Page is an exemplary employee who comes in early, rarely misses work, and is always ready to serve. During the COVID response, Mr. Page took extra steps to make sure that everyone at Heritage was safe and the building sparkled. Donald Page. Menchville High School's 2020 Support Honoree of the Year is graduation coach Brittany Williams. Miss Williams has 8 years of service. She is considered a miracle worker who inspires struggling students to persevere. Her hard work is one reason Menchville's graduation rate has improved for the last 3 years. Brittany Williams.
The 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Menchville High School is Geraldine Macklin. Ms. Macklin is a security officer with 22 years of service. Ms. Macklin is a dedicated employee who anticipates potential issues and communicates those concerns to her team and administration. She has built solid, positive relationships with faculty, colleagues, and families. Geraldine Macklin. Representing Point Option as the 2020 Support Staff Honoree is Registrar and Attendance Clerk Mavis Dixon. Ms. Dixon has served at Point Option for 18 years. She supports academic success and helps mediate minor conflicts between students. Ms. Dixon confers with attendance officers and schedules attendance meetings. Mavis Dixon. The Point Option 2021 Support Staff Honoree is Gail Sinclair. Ms. Sinclair is a lead custodian with 13 years of service. Ms. Sinclair is the primary person responsible for cleanliness and sanitation. She consistently followed our added COVID protocols while setting up classrooms, installing safety shields, and preparing for the arrival of students and teachers each day. Gail Sinclair. Custodian Connie Johnson is the 2020 honoree at Warwick High School. Ms. Johnson has 22 years of service. Ms. Johnson greets everyone with a smile, and she maintains exceptional cleanliness with great attention to detail. She takes great pride in her work and offers suggestions to improve efficiency in her department. Connie Johnson. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Warwick High School is Brian Mitnick. Mr. Mitnick is a technology support specialist with 4 years of service. Mr. Mitnick's resourcefulness, positive attitude, and ability to troubleshoot, repair a wide range of technological issues enables teachers and staff to serve students this year without interruption. Mr. Mitnick also helped implement a distribution plan for more than 1,600 Chromebooks. Brian Mitnick. Student Support Specialist Katina Davis is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree at Woodside High School. Ms. Davis has 2 years of service. Ms. Davis is a gem who has made a profound difference for students in her 2 years at Woodside. She's always ready to help and responds immediately when students are in need. Katina Davis. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree at Woodside High School is Linda Hinton. Ms. Hinton is a cafeteria manager with 7 years of service. Ms. Hinton has worked tirelessly to provide quality meals to students and staff. She has transformed the nutrition team into a top-performing unit, providing breakfast, lunch, and afternoon snacks or dinners to the community during the pandemic. Linda Hinton.
Andrea Carter is representing the Administration Building as the 2020 Support Honoree. Ms. Carter serves as a Compliance Support Specialist in the Student Advancement and has 13 years of service. She supports a large department with employees working at different sites and in all schools. Ms. Carter ensures that everyone has what they need, and everything she does, whether assisting families or training new employers, her calm presence puts everyone at ease. Andrea Carter. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree for the Administration Building is Elizabeth Meyer. Ms. Meyer is an administrative assistant with 15 years of service. Ms. Meyer supports health and PE, visual and performing arts. She assists with purchasing and distribution of equipment and supplies for more than 200 teachers. Ms. Meyer created a system for reporting and tracking repairs to all elementary playgrounds. Elizabeth Meyer. Daryl Hackett is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree representing the warehouse in child nutrition. Mr. Hackett is the Assistant Warehouse Manager and has served the school division for 3 years. He was especially helpful during the response to COVID-19 when he led warehouse personnel to move more than a ton of food distributed daily to provide meals at 32 sites. Daryl Hackett. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree for Child Nutrition in the Warehouse is Amy Campbell. Ms. Campbell is a child nutrition support technician with 7 years of service. Ms. Campbell is the one who remembers how we did this before and has notes and files to back up her memory. She works with the cafeteria managers on small equipment needs and repairs for all schools. She is a great NNPS ambassador, Amy Campbell. Representing Human Resources and Payroll as the 2020 Support Staff Honoree is Kay Hayes. Ms. Hayes is a payroll assistant and has served the school division for 4 years. Ms. Hayes demonstrates initiative and professionalism. Whenever there is a paycheck issue, she contacts the employee and researches the source of the problem. During COVID-19 closures, she reported to the office every day to ensure that payroll was processed in a timely manner. Kay Hayes. The 2021 Support Honoree for Human Resources and Payroll is Jacqueline Jones-Cherry. Ms. Jones-Cherry is a human resources technician with 7 years of service. She is a supportive colleague who is eager to learn and assist others. She is cheerful, diligent employee who is professional and kind in her interactions with the public. Ms. Jones-Cherry is an asset to the HR department. Jacqueline Jones-Cherry. The 2020 and the 2021 Support Staff Honoree from Plant Services is Philip Hunter. Mr. Hunter is Grounds and Equipment Manager and has 34 years of experience. Mr. Hunter's service has made him a valuable asset to Plant Services. He has become the go-to person for all work related to Todd Stadium. He provides excellent performance, genuine concern, in an upbeat manner, and a willing spirit. His friendliness and knowledge of the facilities are without equal. Philip Hunter.
Our next honoree is the 2020 and 2021 representative from South Morrison, Kimberly Edney. Ms. Edney is the registrar for the GED and credit recovery programs and has 4 years of service. She was unable to join us this evening. During a transition between coordinators, Ms. Edney voluntarily performed many duties in service without interruption. She kept the program administrator informed of the daily operation and helped students get online and stayed in touch with students and their families. Kimberly Edney. The 2020 Support Staff Person of the Year representing technology is database developer Christopher Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson has 3 years of service. Mr. Nicholson ensures the accuracy and timely submission of local, federal, and state reports and has even created a number of new student information system reports. Graduation coaches are especially appreciative of his upbeat approach and his ability to give them the student information in real time. Christopher Nicholson. George Wes Spady is the 2021 Support Staff Honoree from the Instructional Technology Department. Mr. Spady is a technology logistics analyst with 3 years of service. Wes provides quotes and purchasing guidelines for all NMPS departments. He conducts research to identify solutions and assist in the purchasing process. As a liaison between vendors and staff, he ensures the seamless distribution of technology and resolves delivery and warranty issues before they impact customers. Wes Spady. EduLog Data Specialist Nicole Massey is the 2020 Support Staff Honoree for Transportation. Ms. Massey has 16 years of service. To create school bus routes for special needs students, Ms. Massey takes into consideration more than just the student's assignments. If she knows an autistic child becomes anxious on longer rides, she will arrange for the student to be picked up last or first dropped off. Bus drivers and assistants on special needs runs respect and trust Ms. Massey. Nicole Massey. The 2021 Support Staff Honoree for Transportation is Mary Pilcher. Ms. Pilcher is an area key driver with 19 years of service. She is considered a transportation expert who is always thinking ahead and doing what needs to be done to help others. She often steps in as area supervisor. Ms. Pilcher took the lead in providing schools with COVID-19 checklists for contact tracing. This increased the nurses' ability to make timely decisions about students needing to be quarantined. Mary Pilcher.
So congratulations to our Exemplary Support Staff of the Year. Let's give everyone a round of applause for their dedication and commitment. This has been a wonderful evening. We've enjoyed celebrating this recognition with all of you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your dedicated service to our students and our families, our staff, and most of all, our community. It is an honor to serve with you.
Before we conclude the program, I'd like our principals, APs, central office staff who are here this evening, please stand and be acknowledged as well. Thank you for being here. But just so you know, most of those nice remarks were written by your administrators or supervisors. So I want you to know that that's who wrote the nice things about you this evening. So thanks for being here and thanks for supporting your team. That concludes our program. Please have a great evening. Be safe on the roads. And again, we thank you for coming this evening to celebrate these great people in the audience tonight.